So this video we're gonna make maybe a series of videos. We'll see how to do basic tune-up on 305 Chevy V8 TPI engine. In our case over here, this is a 91 Chevy Caprice with a 305 in it. We're gonna do just basic stuff, change the fuel filter, change the air filter, spark plugs, things like that, oil change. Easy stuff. When gapping spark plugs, make sure that you gap it to your specifications. So in our case, it's 0.35. So in order to do that, it's fairly simple. So let's get our camera somehow pointed towards it. So get one of those little spark plug gapper tools. So put it in there and start sliding it till you notice some resistance. So this is looks like it's right about 0.40 gap. So we're gonna need to get it to 0.35. So you can just easily tap it a few times. Sometimes that will put it back exactly where you want it. Look at that. We're almost there. 0.38. Just don't overdo it, because it can take forever to get it properly. So now we're right about 0.35. Make sure to repeat that with all 8 of them. So when you do spark plugs on vehicles like this, you need to make sure that you remove everything that's in your way, so you can get the best access possible. So in our situation, this air nozzle is kind of in our way. Remove this guy from here, just so it's not in my way anymore. Holes over there. It's kind of stuck in there. Like it's been taken out in a while. Remove this guy over here. See, much better access now. Easiest and the best way to do those is to do one spark plug at a time. That way you're not gonna mix up any wiring or anything like that. But in the worst case, if you do, you can always look up firing order online for your particular vehicle, and it will pretty much tell you which spark plug goes where. But yeah, make sure you inspect your spark plug wires also, because if they are shot, you might want to replace them at the same time. Mine look pretty original actually, which could be, and then the car has lots of miles, but you never know. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's original, because they even still have actual numbers on them. So once you pull the spark plug out, you also want to check, see the condition of it. Let's look at this bad boy. And it is worn out. So the car definitely needed a tune-up. And again, those could be original, I'm not sure. Everything in this car seems to be original so far. So even though the car is in great condition, but and driving around is great, but those spark plugs look like they have about 160,000 miles on them, and that's about what the car has. Remember, when you put in the spark plugs back on, you can also put a dab of anti-seize on the thread so it doesn't seize up, but remember, try not to bump it into anything, because it is very easy to ungap your plug. So hand tighten it till it's tight, and then just put it snug like that. You don't want to like break the threads on the spark plugs. So once the spark plug in, you want to reattach that boot back onto the spark plug. Make sure that it kind of snaps in. You'll feel it once it goes in. Like a little snapping noise. And make sure that rubber from your socket is not on there. It looks like my socket decided to disintegrate. I know people swear by magnetic ones. I'm probably gonna need to invest into one of those at some point of time. And now repeat the same to the rest of the plugs, and then do the other side. And on this particular vehicle, which is again, it's a 91 Chevy Caprice, it's actually easier to do the last spark plug from underneath the car, just because the exhaust manifold is in the way and you don't really have that much room to work. So yeah, just proceed same as all of it, just from underneath the car. And while you're down here, might do this bottom one here from the bottom too.